and this is where I have more experience, I guess, even with my growing up with parents who are entrepreneurial and other businesses I've worked for. You can go volume or you can go diversity. And we have done diversity. So right from, and I don't even know if it was intentional. This is all just hindsight, but we, being one person with a chain hoist and a pickup truck, from the very beginning, we decided we're not playing the volume game.
That
Obviously.
was decided for us.
Yeah, I mean, crazy. It took me 2 hours or more to do one pig with a chain hoist, because I didn't have the luxury of putting the chain hoist next to the pigs. Sometimes I'd have to drag them quite a distance to the nearest tree that could support the chain hoist. So clearly not going for volume. But knowing that, we had to compensate. And for us, I think we did it through diversity. So the teaching and the education was another product that we could, in addition to the service, that we could provide to make up for what we were lacking in volume.
Sure.
And that has happened several times. I mean, I think I might have already told this story, but when this wasn't even that long ago, when one thing falls off, we lean really hard on the other. And this has happened so many times where, wow, we're just not getting a lot of processing jobs, at all. Not enough to support us. And so that's where the butcher's salt came from.
Exactly.
We actually needed to pay the mortgage. We knew we needed $500.
That's what it was, yeah.
And actually, we knew that's exactly how much we do need. It wasn't.
I came to him with my little checkbook and like, we need $500.
Yeah,
ready to go.
Right now. Yeah, it wasn't like it would be nice if we had $500. It was more like must have now. And so, but there was nothing on the calendar. So there was no processing jobs. And so we thought,
we did have
okay, let's figure out how to sell something and get $500.
Yeah.
And so we did. And I wrote the butcher's salt, and Andrew Plotsky at farmrun.com was still on island at the time. So he was still local to us.
Yeah.
And, which is no hindrance to working with him, by the way. But he was here and he illustrated them and was part of designing those butcher's salt chapters. And we wrote them. And we met, it was like a miracle. We met exactly our goal and exactly the time we needed to.
Right.
We made $500 in a week.
Right.
And we're like, yes.
Yeah, we can pay the mortgage. We had just moved to this new house.
Right,
too,
yeah.
So we were just sweating bullets.
Yeah, all that to say, that was a benefit of diversity. And I've seen that a couple times in other businesses. I worked for a farm, Seabreeze Farm on Vashon here, that was so diversified, it was almost chaotic. And I think they've actually honed things down since I've been there 8 years ago or whatever it was now.
Yeah.
But with the chaos, there did come this strange stability that was, well, if we can't sell cheese anymore, we're still selling wine and raw milk and pork and sausage and fresh lamb. And if any one of those things had gotten taken out, there was still a lot to lean back on.
Right.
So it's an interesting benefit of diversity. It makes your life more complex, and it's a lot of balls up in the air at once, and that's tricky. And I feel like our constant struggle, because we've not chosen the volume but the diversity game, is to bring the processing in line with the educational material so that it's almost two birds with one stone.
Right.
In terms of energy output.
Making what little material we do have on hand stretch as far
yes,
as it can
exactly.
go.
So turning processing into education.